Hey, quick players, welcome back to another episode. Today we continue our journey into Caves of Cud with Akazo. Last time we played, we were in Joppa and we were encountering a few problems. So we've just come back from the Rust Wells. We've got all the wire we need to complete Argive's quest, but in order to complete the wire quest, there are two other quests, and the one we've done, which is to get one artifact, but the second artifact we don't really have. So I'm gonna go check in with Argive quickly and see if we have a knick-knack that we're willing to give up on. And nope, we've got a salve injector. Those are really useful, so I don't want to give him my salve injector. And then we've got a freezing iron battle axe, which I want to keep because I have the electric battle axe, which is cool, but maybe I might want to... It's a tough decision. It really is. But I think what might make it easier is getting some food in our belly, because Akazo is a hungry boy. So let's go grab some food. Boo, 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 boo. Boo, hello, Chief. Let's eat some fresh apple mats. I don't know if that's pronounced like mats or mats. I don't know what that is, so let's just... Whatever. Yo, Chief, did you know that, like, your warden went nuts and killed a bunch of people? Okay, well, moving on. Hey, crazy warden man. Alrighty, so here are the dead bodies. I wonder if they ever disappear. Probably not. Anywho, night falls and our night vision kicks in. Alright, so we have some choices, right? And let's review our options when it comes to looking for artifacts. We can head back to the Rust Wells. As far as I remember, we haven't really explored all the Rust Wells. We can head up north to... what is it called? Red Rock. So Red Rock for sure is gonna have some artifact, no doubt. Would have been cool if the Mehmet quest was still available to us, because we could have gotten some experience there, but okay, guess not. And then we've got the Datura Root Quadrangle, the Eater's sanctified spice roots in the lost precinct whose ruins lie deep within an earth cleft. So, here's the thing. Level 7, that's where we are, and the challenge here is the challenge with every game of Caves of Cud, which is to keep our character alive. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to head out to this little ruin, and if there's any resistance, we're going to run like the wind. Now, this was a quest, so we've received our 250 XP, yay us. Completed the quest, Kif. Oh, the first thing we have are two millipedes right freaking next to us. Let's take care of this problem as soon as possible. Smack and dead. Yep, right on. Double campfire. What? Okay, let's cook some food. What ingredients do we even have? Not a lot. Let's just... You toss a nip of noble shavings from a tortoise shell, a prominent sesame seed, and a dash of uncanny dog hair into a pot and say, I am very curious as to where you find uncanny dog hair and why it would satiate you. Then again, I'm terrible at cooking, so I've probably eaten worse meals. Oh! What is this thing called? A sprouting orb. Now, these things are awful. When this first happened to me, I was completely confused. But here's what you do. You just smash a hole in the wall, and you continue with your life. Ooh, this is a fun run. I've just picked up 10 drams of fresh water. This is fresh water here. Fresh water. Oh my gosh. So that's an amoeba, right? This sucker over here, giant amoeba. And I kind of want to get him away from this fresh water, because when he dies, he's going to leave quite a nasty slime puddle. So let's just make sure. Yep. they're vicious creatures, these guys. There you go. There's the awful slime puddle. Here come some more millipedes. I'm assuming there must be a nest nearby. Yeah. Hey man, we're gonna hit level 8 soon at this rate, so that's pretty cool. Yep, there's definitely a nest nearby. I just saw, yeah, somewhere here. There it is. There it is, ladies and gentlemen, right over there. If you can't see it, it's that sucker over there. And we've got a couple of... I just want to check in what we've got going on from a lead slug point of view. Yeah, we've got enough bullets to turn this into a bit of a gunfight. I really despise these creatures. They're just, if they get you, if they just catch you the right way, they can make you bleed, which is not what you want. So I'm just critical hit, nice. Ooh, hey, look at that! Told you, level 8. Here we are. I'm just gonna focus on the battle for now, and before we break the flow of things. So let's fire off a shot. And that was pathetic. Also, I think because we've got a bow and not a gun. But hey, you know what? That's how we roll. That's how Akazo rolls. He is very nonchalant about these sorts of things. He's just sort of like, yeah, could use a gun, but I'm going to use a bow. Like Rambo would. God, that would be terrible if this character's like Rambo. Anyway. Critical hit. Obviously, this is the only way in. And here we are. Of course, leeches for days, because what's a ruin without leeches, right? Especially leeches that scream like goats when they die. Okay, that was adorable. Okay, we've got a little shrine to Ilapata II, the Terramore Scourge. Let's have a look and see what he did. The shrine depicts a significant event from the life of the ancient Sultan Ilapata II. Near the location of Time-worn Marsh, Ilapata II was captured by bandits. He murdered their leader by cooking him for sustenance and was thenceforth known as Sextant Broker. That story makes no sense. Okay, but we're still writing it down because, yeah, we got nothing better to do. Alright, so there's stairs down, and let's take care of this 3-at. Why are there so many leeches here? Look, this isn't going too badly, right? I was concerned that this would be awful. I'm siphoned. Oh, goodness. I broke... oh, he broke free. Alright. These leeches are pretty tough. Oh, they're members of a... some sort of cult. I wonder if their leader is around just somewhere. I wonder if we'll be able to see him. Oh, no, my friend. Firstly, I passed by a chest at some point. Oh, there it is. Oh, he's sitting on the chest. Well, get off the chest, you bastard. I don't care if you... ooh, something happened there. The bloated leech dies. Yep, good. What is in this? Unburnt torches and copper nuggets. We're going to get the nuggets, but we're not going to get the torches because we can clearly see in the dark. Okay, this is a bizarre sort of triangular shaped thing. Let's pretend it's a pyramid, or we could not. I just want to have another look. Guys, bear with me, man. Ooh, there's a little fire. I just want to have a little look around before we, dungeon dive here. There might be something remotely interesting to look at. Doesn't look like it. Alright, dungeon diving, here we come. We're going to see if we can pick up an artifact. Something useful. Oh, man. There are these awful kudzu stems everywhere. Hate them. They make everything rust, which is ridiculous. All right, the only thing I'm really concerned about rusting is my my missile weapons, my desert rifle. My desert rifle made from 100% custard. All right, let's have a look. Copper nugget, rusted. I don't even want a rusted copper nugget. But there's a water skin, and those are always cool, especially since the surface is littered with leeches for days. Let me guess, killing this one's going to make the rest hostile. Yep-roni. You bloated leech sacks of leech. Now, I've actually forgotten that I leveled up earlier. I've been siphoned. They're siphoning the life out of me. You bastards. Alright, come on. Come on. Yes. Yes. Alright, let's just go have a look at our skill points. And we've got 291. So obviously I've been leveling up and saying the same thing over and over, which is, hey, I'll look at that later. So, a couple of things I just want to look at. Tactics. I've got a couple of things here that I don't really want to get into right now. Dual wield. I don't really have enough agility for that to be an option. Harvestry might be a good one. That might be a good one. Cleave might be a good one. Let's have a look. Whenever you hit an opponent with an axe, there's a 75% chance you'll cleave their armor, giving them a -1 penalty to the AV. This penalty can stack a number of times up to half your strength modifier, rounded up +1 on a critical hit. That sounds fantastic. However, axe attack. If you hit and penetrate, you dismember one of their limbs, and they start bleeding. I kind of like that. I really do. Activated hook and drag. You grab an opponent's limb with the heel of your axe. If successful, you pull your opponent with you as you move and make a free attack with your axe. Your opponent gets a chance to resist the move and a chance to break free. Alright, I'm going to totally dismember just straight off the bat, or straight off the axe. And we are going to just round out our cooking and harvesting situation a little bit, just so that we've got, you know, there's a point to us cooking. Oh, I told you, there's the leader right there. And he's sort of docile because, you know, he's bloated. But what I'm going to do, because I'm an awful person, I'm going to load my desert rifle. Well, it is loaded. Fantastic. How useful. I'm going to fire at him. Bang! He's still fine. He's still living his best life. And I'll fire at him again. I don't really see, there's not much point in firing him, but alright, let's see if we can activate our dismember. Let's dismember. Bam! What did we do? I resisted him, but also he's not dismembered. And he's still living his best life. Oh, he's injured now. Good. Good, good, good. Okay, dismember, 27 round cooldown, so because we didn't do that well. Are you good at anything, Akazo? Alright, come on. He's wounded. This looks like a battle we're gonna win, which is good. I mean, we're a little... He's badly wounded now. Alright, my friend. You're about to see... What? Your reputation with the Terramore Bane kinfolk decreased by 210. You are now despised. Okay. The Children of Mammon increased by 200 to -4. You are now disliked. Ah, great. Children of Mammon. They're my favorite people. Whatever. Alrighty. Here we are. And my assumption is that in this chest is this thing. I remember this thing. And a cybernetics credit wedge, which is probably more important. But let's get this. Yeah. You have finished the step. Locate the historical relic of Salt Spangled Duca Ela Paterboon at Kigar and recovered it. Your quest recover. I'm not even going to say that anymore. But I have leveled up, so that makes me joyful. So we've recovered this relic. So what is this about? Let's have a look. Perchfish nursed in the aquarium silos of a vacated sector were netted and skinned into strips. These strips were tanned with chrome and stitched into this vest. It's stamped with fanciful depictions of brine. +3 willpower. My gosh, it's like a fish jersey. Man, my jersey's made of fish. Alright, so I'm going to remove this tunic and just put this thing on. I mean, seems like a fun thing to wear. And we're just going to rest here for a little bit, just to recover. And then we're going to take a walk around the rest of this leech-infested nightmare. Oh, what a waste of a bullet. Shooting trees with bullets. Alright, let's just stick my trusty bow back into action. Oh, I hate it when it tracks to the mouse. Yep. Clickety clickety. Stop being weird. There we go. Nice. 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 Oh my gosh, okay. Let's just risk it. Oh, okay. A room full of dread roots. Just, you know. My friend, you think you're cool? I got news. You are not cool. Okay, so there's the stairs down. Ugh. But, oh, is that how we play? Why is this creature so tough? Yo, when they're bloated, they're pretty, we've been siphoned. I'm worried a bit about that siphoned. Okay, so there's no active effects. My willpower is doing good because I'm wearing a special shirt. That makes my willpower better. Ooh, oh, gosh. Oh, there is a lot of leeches here. Okay. Let's try activate our dismember. Let's try and dismember one of these folks. I think I should probably dismember. Try dismember creatures that have limbs. Feels like if they have limbs, they're probably more dismemberable. Okay, I've got to start making some goals here, or else we're going to play all night. So I'm going to say as soon as we hit level 10, I'm going to call it. Oh, and we're going to hit pretty fast if we keep hitting these leeches. There's just hundreds of them. That is actually, I mean, the thing with this game, right? Oh my gosh, just take care of that problem. The thing with this game, right, is that it's all like icons and tiles. So you're just sort of looking and going like, yeah, it's a leech. But if you actually had to imagine that you're walking through a cave system and like, how long are these things? How big are they? You know, massive dirt-cowled leech undulates towards the smell. I mean, it's, you gotta imagine these things are huge. It's terrifying. You know? And then some of these things are just bloated and filled with blood. I mean, it's just, it's horrifying. All right, there's this little shrine to Reshef. Now, Reshef is, he's talked about a lot at the 6-day stilt. There is actually sort of a temple to Reshef there. Okay, so the shrine depicts a significant event from the life of the ancient Sultan Reshef. In 3BR, Rebecca betrayed Reshef by stealing the mark of death from the gate to the tomb of the Eaters. In punishment, Reshef excommunicated her from the Sultanate. Oh, Reshef doesn't take nonsense, eh? Bit of, ooh. Okay, I can't reach those leeches, and I'm not really too... Ooh, they somehow know how to reach me. Maybe I'm not paying attention. Alright. So just use this tunnel to our advantage. Oh! Did I say level 10? Because it just feels like that's going to happen in like 2 seconds. Oh, gosh. Okay. Level 10. You gain 98 skill points and 4 hit points. Cool, 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 cool. Man, Akazo is living his best life, and this has been a good play so far because we're level 7 to level 10. That's not bad. So those things are odd because they often go from being lightly damaged to insanely damaged. A bookshelf. What knowledge dost thou contain? Illuminated, not bothered to reckon. My friends, let's get it. I'm not going to read it because, geez, we'll be here all night if I read the books. That is definitely... Alright, so I don't have anything to stick in my bow, so I'm going to just switch over to the desert rifle. Oh, sorry, I didn't do that properly. Got a desert rifle. Lead slug. Okay, cool. I just hate those kudzu things, and I don't want to lose weaponry and all sorts of stuff. Illuminated femur of some great. Okay, cool. Within Grit Gate. Alright, so we're picking up books. That's useful, and I think we haven't picked up a weird artifact yet, have we? Oh, we have. We've got some small trinkets here. Let's examine them. Solar cells. You see, now this is my problem. I don't want to hand Argive a bunch of really useful batteries. So the quest continues. I mean, if possible, I want to give him some useless hand grenade, like a fungicide grenade or something. Did I look in this? Yes, I did. And there's just rusted nuggets in there. My nuggets are rusted. Okay, let's go down these stairs. Here we are. Sure. Leeches for days. I'm a little bit concerned. We've got a lot of leech action happening here, guys. Lots of leech action happening. Can be a bit overwhelming with all this sort of numbers and weird characters. I've also stupidly blocked my escape to the stairs. Alright. More comfortable. Happier that we're going to survive this. Just always, big tip, never put the enemy between yourself and the stairs. That's going to be like your number one escape route. The most obvious escape route is the stairs. So if you cannot access the stairs, guess what? You're going to die. Alright, so I've got 16 out of 40. I'm just going to sit in a corner here. Just relax. Wait for the leeches to leave me alone. Okay, cool. Cool. Alright. There's another little shrine here. Let's have a look. Shrine to Illapater the Fourth. The Karamish Scourge. Alright, what does this say? The shrine depicts a significant event from the life of the ancient sultan Illapater the Fourth. While wandering around the godless precinct of Id, Illapater the Fourth stumbled upon a clan of grazing hedonists performing a secret ritual. Those damn grazing hedonists. Well, we like to live our best lives, a life of pleasure. So therefore we eat grass. Because of her frosty visage, they furiously rebuked her and declared her a villain to their kind. Yeah, well, you know, because hedonists have no discipline. You discover the location of Id. Well, now that's interesting. You have a new quest, visit Id. Well, I am very, very keen to do that. We'll visit Id, and then we'll visit Ego right after that. I'm kidding. Alright, let's keep going. Ooh. Okay. Oh, a room full of leeches. Reminds me of my childhood. No, it doesn't. Oh, I'm bloody. Salty and bloody. And siphoned. I'm very curious to see what siphoned means exactly. 1 life drained per turn. Yikes, that's not cool. That's not a good way to live your life. Alright. Well, I mean, these leeches definitely are very useful for, you know, getting that all-important experience. What have we got there? Nothing on the bookshelf. I enjoy these people. Must have been lots of shrines, lots of bookshelves. Not all of them contain books, but, you know, we're getting siphoned. No biggie. Would you just go away? I'm just very nervous about those kudzu stems, guys. Those things are number one responsible for rusting stuff. Another shrine to Resef, the coiled lamb of the Beetles. Oh, we must read this. In Tubiar, the gyre widened, and the second triad of plagues afflicted the land. The legs of Kith and King annealed to iron, darkness bloomed from the earth, and the Svardim blackened the sky. Reshef walked below the chrome arches and healed the sick. I get a very, when I've read other shrines, I get a very Jesus... What the hang? Bojang. Also... Alright. Is my gun loaded? Is my gun loaded? Can I just be normal for a sec? My gun is loaded. Guys. How in the name of Earth? What is that even? If it's some sort of automatic, it's a musket turret. Oh, and it's rusted. Shame. Poor musket turret. Let's look at it. Alright, well it's hostile, but it ain't gonna do much. You're going through, you pass by a musket. Well, is it rusted? Is it a rusted musket? I don't want rusted muskets in my... It is totally rusted. Oh, no, it's just... Is it rusted? Yeah, it's empty and rusted. Much like my heart. Okay, let's just drop it, because I don't want to be walking around with rusted stuff. That is a sign, though, that we might be in an area where there are going to be muskets, and not all of them will be rusted muskets. Oh, here we go. Oh, a leather apron. I felt like that would have been something a little bit more useful than a leather apron. I was hoping it would be some sort of cyber upgrade. Alright, we're just checking things out, we're walking, we're doing the things, we're hungry. Just noticed that right now, we're hungry. Alright, no, that's good. Oh, you kudzu, stupid kudzu, thing. Oh, alright, oh, guys, we've just found Argive's, trinket. There it is. A folding chair. In the time of Cud, folding chairs are... Oh, you guys are just gonna wait for me to come into the room, right? Is that how we're gonna do here? Alright. There we go. You take the bloody strange tubes. Alright. Oh, son. Just all of the leeches. All of them. Just every single one. All the leeches that we can find. All in the one room. We like leeches, don't we? Leeches are the best. Okay, cool. Let's take one more flight of stairs down. I probably should have cooked some something. Oh, I heard something die. Alright. Okay. Ooh. Be strategic, friends. Get them into a hall. There's no shame in fighting one at a time. In fact, it is recommended. Alright, I'm gonna... Ooh, you can't cook with hostiles nearby. Thanks for the heads up. Leeches for days. How many have we got there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Follow me, leech friends. Leech fiends, I should say. Yeah. See, I don't even know why we're doing this, because we've got the thing, but the strange tubes that Argive will think are amazing. He'll be like, wow, strange tubes. I love strange tubes. He'll say to me, strange tubes are the best. Alright, here's my new goal for this session. Is that we're going to hit level 11. Alright, then after level 11, I'm going to say goodbye and wawa. There's a lot of leeches. 7 this time. Okay. I think level 11 is... Level 11 is closer than we think. Murder on the dance floor. Oh. Oh. The pain. The agony. These leeches are... They have no fear. And I like that in a leech. Okay. Ooh, I need to reload. Please, leeches. Alright, fine. I'll walk forward. Come on. Be not afraid, leech friend. I'm kidding. You're not my friend. I hate you. Stinky leech face. Okay. I'm just a little annoyed that we were so close. Oh, there's so many statues around here. So I'm sorry if me reading these little shrines is boring. But like, Shrine to Reshef, Ghost in Cerulean. Or Cerulean, I'm going to say Cerulean. The shrine depicts blah blah blah. In 2AR, Rebecca died of glot rot, and on her deathbed, Reshef forgave her and absolved her of sin. He allowed her to be buried in the village of Ezra, outside the gate to the tomb of the Eaters and beneath the shadow of the spindle. Now, I think we could probably go back into our journal and read, because I think we've picked up or looked at a shrine about Rebecca before. Actually, it was probably in this session. I have a terrible memory, but I'm not going to do that now. We'll maybe have a session where all I do is read the records that I picked up off these shrines. And oh, a chest, vine wafers. Oh my goodness! If only we could have more vine wafers. And a copper nugget. Oh, actually, that's pretty useful. Copper nuggets. Nuggets. I love me some nuggets. Alright, let's keep going. We're gonna find stuff. Alright, door. Oh, of course. There's just 5 leeches hanging out in a room. Just close the door. It's 5 of us just chill here. That's so weird. Okay. Hey guys, enjoying some of my electricity? Oh, I mean, oh yeah, cool. Okay, let's just take care of the rest of these leeches while we're here. And then I'm gonna do something which I should always do when I level up, just directly, is I'm gonna just do this thing where I go to the points. We've got 335. Because we did level up, I think, earlier and didn't do anything again. Gotta get better at that, man. Got to get better. Alright, so wayfaring is a cool one because you can get Mind's Compass and you don't get lost that often. But you know, the thing with getting lost is that it helps you build experience. So, you know, things. Now, we've got dual wield and we still don't have enough agility for the rest of that. We can add Spicer and Carbide Chef, which does make building recipes a lot more interesting. Let's have a look at tactics, depth throwing. I've looked at this ad quite a lot. Okay, so we can muck about with things like cleave, hook and drag. Bone rifle, we can look at suppressive fire, maybe wounding fire or sure fire. What does sure fire do? You fire to mark target with no accuracy penalty. That's nice. Wounding fire, you fire to mark target. For each penetration on each shot that hits, your target bleeds. Of 1 point damage per round. Suppressive fire, you fire to mark target. If your shot penetrates, your target is suppressed and can't move. That is très useful. Yes, of course I want to buy suppressive fire. Okay, so now we've got 185 points, right? Whenever you hit an opponent with an axe, there's a 75% chance you give him. I like the idea of cleave. So I'm going to stick that in there. Now we've got 35 points. Okay, so we're sort of beefed up our hand-to-hand or melee combat. And we've beefed up our missile combat. Which is fantastic. Okay, so this is tar. Alright, what is this? Have we looked at this? Another Illipator shrine. Illipator the 5th. Alright, I think the last one we looked at was Illipator the 4th. The shrine depicts a significant event, blah, blah, blah. In 2709 BR, Illipator the 5th, the salt-spangled seed of frogs, the ebony leaf, the terrible bane, died of natural causes. She was 85 years old. I actually just... Why? Just why? Alright. So I'm going to go downstairs just to see what we've got waiting for us in the believe this is the 4th strata we go. Let's see, that's 9 leeches, right? 8 leeches. I'm kind of over the leech situation. Yeah, I see leeches around. Yes, I'd like to talk to this. I've got things to do, really. I've got to go back to Joppa. I've got to do this archive quest. We've got to hand him the... you know what'll annoy me? It's one of those kudzu stems has rusted the bloody things, you know what I mean? That would really annoy. Oh, bugger off. Alright, here we are. And let's just go make sure nothing's rusted, because if anything's rusted, we've got to go back to the rust wells. Oh yeah, we're in a good space. Let's go back to Joppa, sort our lives out right there. We're still hungry. That's okay. While we're here, let's just go up there and grab ourselves some apple mats. Yeah, cool. Let's just preserve our fresh foods. Yeah, cool. Alright. Truth be told, I really enjoy this Joppa soundtrack. I just like it. It's like, dan. Yeah, it's very cool. Alright, ha. Here's your knick-knack. I've got some blood-stained strange tubes. I know what these strange tubes are. It's a freaking folding chair. Alright, he's very impressed. He thinks we're amazing. Let's go fetch the copper wire, except we've done it already. So now we've got 200 feet of copper wire, which we hand to him. And then he attaches the wire. Now I've got a Joppa recoiler. Now, what we do now is pick up the Barathramite quests. Or a quest. And cool. So now we're sort of in a good space right now, because we're level 11. We've got some of our combat skills sorted out. We've got some of our melee skills sorted out. The next sort of thing that we want to do, not sort of thing, definitely the thing we want to do, is start looking at things like tinkering and fleshing out our cooking skills. And then pick up some more cybernetics. Let's just trade and see if we've got some lead slugs here. That's great. Let's see if we've got some sort of Borderlands engraved musket. That's really not worth looking at. So 2 drams of water is totally... I've got 294 drams of water. So we are... financially, we're doing well. And there's a lot of stuff here. So the Joppa recoiler... And not everyone's going to agree, and that's fine. But for me, the Joppa recoiler is one of the most important things you can pick up, or any recoiler really. Because if you're in a dungeon and you're not doing well, running away is fine, and you should, but sometimes you just need to get somewhere really safe and get rid of some of the extra stuff you're carrying, or get some more weapons, or whatever the case may be. So a recoiler is brilliant, especially if you're like 10 levels down in some godforsaken dungeon, and you really just want to go home as quickly as you can. So we have the Joppa recoiler, and that to me just means the world is our oyster. We can go anywhere we want, and everything's going to be a-okay. I want to have a look and see where this id place is. Let's see if we can pick it up. Oh, it's over there. Let's have a look. Flooded by Sphy's gushes and rotted by the salt water, here stretches the ancient precinct where the eaters spat on the shrines of gods. I like it. It sounds cool. But my issue is if you move through these jungles, areas here, these jungles and swamps and what have you, there's a lot of those goat people walking around there, and you need to be fairly sure of yourself if you're going to fight goats, especially ones that stand on 2 legs. So I think what we'll do for the next game is we will head up to the 6-day stilt, and that will be our next quick play. So thanks for watching, guys. It's been a hoot. Akazo's doing really well. I think it's probably because I have to play better, because I'm playing for a very teeny tiny audience, but one nevertheless. So I have a good feeling that Akazo is going to make it to around level 20, but I've probably just jinxed it. Anyway, thanks for watching. Have a good evening, have a good morning, have a good night, have a good afternoon, whatever it is. And don't forget to like the video, don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to switch on notifications. I'm going to be playing more Caves of Cud in the future, obviously, because we have to keep Akazo going. But I have been toying with the idea of playing some Darkest Dungeon. It's recently been on sale in stale. Yes, it's recently been on sale in the Steam store, and all of its DLCs also were on sale. So super great game, roguelite, turn-based. Yeah, exciting stuff. Anyway, thanks. Cheers. Goodbye.